Hey guys, it's Evan here and welcome back to another video, and today bringing you guys a look at a costume that has been about 3 years in the making. This is the final full look at my Spider-Man Homecoming homemade suit, so let's go ahead and get on into this. Alright, so here is everything I use for this costume laid out here on my bed. Of course, we have the hoodie right here, sleeveless hoodie. We have the socks. We have the web shooters, which I covered in my previous video on this series. We have my gloves, which I have drawn the web lines on top of. We have the Sakwa water shoes. We have the pants and the shirt, which are both in the color Carolina blue. That is the accurate color if you are looking to do a homemade suit. And then, of course, the mask. All right, you guys, and here we go. Here's a full look at me suited up in my homemade suit. And right now, I'm just doing this angle so you can get a good look at those shoes. Now, the funny thing about these shoes is, even though these are the accurate shoes to the movie, they are really some of the most uncomfortable water shoes I've ever worn. They have absolutely no support. I've walked around at cons in these, and my feet have absolutely killed me, even with having an insole in here. And the socks are accurate as well. One of the problems I've run into is they do kind of tend to slip down a little bit as the day goes on. Just one of those aspects to Spider-Man where it's like, even though this looks really good, it is a little bit impractical. Obviously, they kept them up in the movie thanks to, movie magic, that sort of a thing. And then here is a look at those web shooters. Obviously, I once did a video on these. These were made off of like door clasps and hinges and sweatband, and basically just threw them together, and it was a really fun project to do because it was really like making, a homemade Spider-Man suit. And of course, we have the hoodie here with the logo just drawn on with Sharpie. And then, of course, the gloves, which have that web pattern just drawn on. Did that with Sharpie, eyeballed it. I really like the idea of this costume almost kind of being perfectly imperfect, where it doesn't have to be super precise because it literally is a homemade suit. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw on the mask for you guys. Now, my mask is not the most accurate thing in the world. It is one of those pieces that I would really like to upgrade in the future, just so it conforms it a little bit better to my face, but here we go. All right, so there we go, guys. The mask is on. Side profile. It kind of outlines the shape of my face. I would like to make this part a little bit bigger, because I don't think he actually wore a face shell with this in the movie. It just kind of like, because there are some parts where you can see him like actually kind of breathing with the mask on his face, but yeah, there we go. This is the full look at my Homecoming homemade suit. Oh god, that mask gets so hot, you guys. Anyway, so just a few notes on this suit. Even though this is the last video I'm making in this little series, this is not the last you guys are actually going to see of my homemade suit. I do have a new web shooter that I'm going to upgrade this costume to. Unfortunately, it's only the one web shooter, so the way I'm taking that is I'm going to redesign this suit sort of into the beach battle version, where he has lost a web shooter, the suit is kind of battle damaged, has like the scars and stuff from fighting Vulture. Just the way to work around the fact that I only have the one good web shooter, which I bought off of a friend of mine, and making this suit a little bit of my own into something a little bit unique that you don't really see so much from the people that cosplay homemade suit Spidey. I will also be upgrading the gloves. I have what I believe to be the accurate gloves from the movie. They have a different pattern for the red on the top. I just have to actually make a piece and cover that top part of the glove. And of course, like I was saying, also want to upgrade my mask at some point. But yeah, in terms of this little video series, this suit's finally showed off. Sorry this video took 3 years to finally make. Anyways, you guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. It feels good to finally get this video in particular out there. The homemade suit is honestly one of my favorite looks for MCU Spidey. I just love the idea of this costume basically being what a teenager would make in a world of superheroes on a budget of essentially $0 and what he had in his closet at the time. And of course, for what parts matter, I will be throwing links for stuff down in the description below. The hoodie is just a red sleeveless hoodie. The shirt and pants parts, I don't know if they're available anymore, but you can find similar products. The color you want, if you're going for that accurate color, is Carolina blue. I'll also try to throw the socks and shoes down there as well. The Sakwa shoes are sometimes still available. Only problem is when the company realized that people were buying the shoes because they were used in the actual movie, they started throwing their Sakwa logo onto the side of the shoe itself, so it's kind of an ugly shoe now, even if it is technically the accurate shoe. Anyways, you guys, like I said, if you want to check out more of my stuff, go ahead, links for my social media stuff down in the description below, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button. Hope you guys are enjoying the content I've been bringing out. And with that, remember to stay frosty, and I'll see you all in the next video.